Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Factorio. I'm SeiferKatt, and immediately we've got to do something because Odaba has claimed the role of Top Cat. That's done. Good. Oh, we haven't increased the price. Now, you know what? We'll worry about increasing the price later. We do need to do it now. This is how I start off my streams. So, today we are going to be launching a duck. That is my plan. We should be a lot closer to it. The duck is getting assembled. In fact, let's look at the duck while I sort this out. There we go. You can see the things going into the duck as we go along, and that's very exciting because you need to see those ducks. Oh wait, did I not switch the tag to? Haha, we're still on just chatting. Okay, let's switch to the correct game, shall we? Are we launching Velduck? Did I spell your name wrong? Adab. Yeah, okay. I got it right. I got it right. Did I not spell your name? Oh, I missed the underscore. What a coward. Velduck ignored you in T-Hex's stream? Well, that's okay. T-Hex reads backwards. So maybe it's not that he ignored you. Maybe he was just going to perceive you in the past. Just immediately throwing shade on T-Hex for no reason. Are we launching... sorry, are we launching Duck with words or in friends? What? Duck with words? I don't know. I don't understand what you mean. But yes, we plan to be launching a duck today. That would be ideal. No, he saw your reply before he sent the message. See? Gotta remember, it all goes backwards. Alright, so today we are just going to continue on our endless crusade of trying to get all the resources. We are short iron, we are short steel, we are short blue circuits, we're short green circuits, we're short red circuits. We're short of pretty much everything right now. Brilliant. Well, not much I can do about that aside from getting this new iron mine ready, I suppose. And Dave, how you doing? So mining productivity is happening. Yeah, we'll just keep going with that. It's happening. Things are finally happening. I would like to... Oh, actually, you know what? There's a lot of copper around here. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Devastated you slept through Cat of the Month? Amanda was devastated as well because her cat didn't win. My cat didn't win either. Like, I had a clear favorite of what was my favorite cat, and it didn't even come close. It was a bit miserable, but, you know, that's Cat of the Month for you. Really get what you want. You watched and chat chose wrong. Chat always chooses wrong, you know that. XQC, I don't even really know who XQC is, to be honest. I know people talk about him a lot, but chat of the month. Oh, you guys are all chat of the month. Okay. Make that up. And make sure we've got our little dongle set up. XQC, one of the top 3 streamers in terms of subs viewers. Sure. Don't really know who he is. I just know, I've heard the name. That's all it really is. Can I show the votes on stream as they happen? That's why I've been reading out the numbers. Can I show the votes as they happen? I'll have to do some experiments on that. It's a good point, Dave. I will have to have a look at that. I also should get some background music. Like, I paid to get some, like, royalty-free music, and then I just forgot to use it. The stolen vote, third place is the true winner. What is this? Third place. No, second place was the best. I missed the splitter to output barrels. Oh, thank you. You know, plant cat should have won. Honestly, I think the cat that I should have won was the white cat whose little leg forward because he was going somewhere. That was my favorite cat, and it didn't win. So after that, it didn't matter. Any ducks yet? Not yet. Not yet. We're working about it. That's Ninja Up Mixer. I don't really know who Ninja is either. I'm not hip and down with watching the coolest streamers. I just watch myself. And then I'm like, yeah, I'm happy with that. Mixer was Well, that's more information I need to know about what a program was doing. But I hope they had many good years of being together, Microsoft and Mixer. I wished their union well, I suppose, but I guess it just didn't happen. Okay. Let's try and get some more plastic. Plastic is good. That's why the dolphins love it. Angry tonight, not and taking it out where you should not. That's alright. I'm not offended. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to get some iron going here. Just a classic iron mine. Unfortunately, it's right in the corner. Corner iron pocket. Gross. Okay, so we're going to have a huge area here that I don't really know what we're doing with it. This looks like it should be a drop station, honestly. Because look at all the space we've got. We can do some real good dropping things here. You have no idea why dumb streams get popular? To not offend anyone, but I imagine that says a lot about people. Not necessarily, but generally, you know the classic line, imagine half the population, how stupid, the average person, how stupid they are. Remember, that's 50%. I mangled that, but you get what I'm saying. People, you don't have the same interests as you. Imagine half the population naked. Look, Melbourne, you can't say that when I'm streaming because then I'm going to have to take a break. And I can't afford to take a break right now. I've only just started. I'd be taking a break to wash my eyes out. Yes, they'll believe that. I'm the most believable cat streamer on the internet, after all. Person can be smart, people are stupid. Isn't that a Men in Black line? I feel like it's a Men in Black line. It's a quote. Well, it's in Men in Black. I think. Or maybe it's not. Maybe I just remember it from Men in Black. Okay, can we get some iron? Yeah, and we should. Not like that. Maybe we can get some iron down here. That's looking pretty good. I like... What am I doing? People are strange when you're a stranger? Oh no. What is this? What is happening there? A lot of questions that I don't think we can ever truly answer. Okay. Okay. This is good. This is progress. You may not like it, but this is what top performance looks like. I don't like it. That's fine. It's what top performance looks like. That's all you need to know. But yeah. No, look, I mean, people watch who they like, and generally I disagree with them. No ducks yet. Yeah, no, sorry. We're still working on the ducks. The ducks will be very soon, I think. Are we duck yet? I want a duck yeah every time we see a duck. I don't actually, but if it happens, it happens. That is messed up. Oh, that is messed up. Okay. That's alright. We can have some iron ore go out occasionally. Not a big deal. Iron ore going out into the system is not a big deal. We haven't launched a duck yet, Valdek. You got too excited. Yeah, so it was counting iron plates and then putting out iron ore. That's okay. 39 extra iron ore in the factory. It's useful enough. We'll find a use for iron ore, don't worry. There's multiple places that need it. Or for ducts and for concrete, exactly. So extra iron ore in the facility, not a big deal. Honestly, we probably could think about putting some more iron ore out. Not a bad idea. Yeah, look, you know what? Let's do that. While we're thinking about it, it's a good idea. I don't need it right now, but, you know, I will need it. So let's do that. It's like that Bugs Bunny meme. No. Iron ore. Yes, good. I am pleased with my offerings of iron ore. Iron ore what? Iron ore death! So we don't need any more iron just yet, but we will do. It'll be needed in the future, don't worry. I know you were worried, but don't be. So I'm considering this to be a drop station. Could be useful. And as a drop station, I would like to be building all of the cool things. We will go back and fix all those things up later, very soon, don't worry. Plastic. What? Plastic is really neat. I think everybody loves plastic. Okay, that should do it. Oh. I considered a new way of doing the belt so they don't get jammed, and so far, it's going well enough. Honestly, I'm surprised. I kind of anticipate everything being an absolute disaster, but it's not happening. Because your old pal SeiferKatt is learning, arguably. Not very quickly. He's not a fast learner, but he's still learning. That's still pretty neat, I think. We'll do another plastic up here. Now, another thing that I would like to do very soon is start upgrading more of the... Oh. We'll go and fix that in a second. No, I think we're fixed. I think it's fixed. Now, I can't remember what I was going to do. Something I wanted to fix. Was it oil related? I feel like it was something down here, actually. Ah, yes, I know what it is. Blue belts. We've got 2.4 thousand blue belts, and we want more of those. Like, specifically on the base. So what we're going to do is I'm going to start from here and just do that. You know what? Just a solid 6,000. That'll keep the bots busy for a very long time. Gotta keep them busy. Who knows what mischief they'd get up to if you didn't keep them busy. Okay, good. So they'll make some belts, which will not be needed right here, but of course they will be needed here later, and it's all good. You're good. That's right, it's all some type of cheese. Really should build more bots, shouldn't we? And Gosen is right, and I don't know if I can tolerate this in this realization in my life. Oh wait, we already had one of these. Well, we're about to get two. Oh, Gosen, I regret nothing. Oh, Gosen bot, he says what we're all thinking. Okay, yeah. That's... start. Astartes? Speaking of Astartes, I was watching like a bunch of videos on Warhammer... Total Warhammer. Total War... Yeah, Total War Warhammer. God, they could have just called that game Total Warhammer and it would have just been way easier. But anyway, I was watching a series of videos on that and I was just like, man, I really need to get into that game. But I'd want to have like all of them. Total Warhammer, exactly. But at the same time, I think I need to just wait for a sale because I'm not paying that sort of money. Are you kidding me? Ridiculous amount of money they want for all three games. And besides, I want to play the third game. I want to play the third game because it has the full campaign. But I also want to play Skaven, which is the second game. So I got to get the other two. Good afternoon, JP. How you doing? That should build those. Nice. Do I think we're ducking today? Oh, I think we're going to give it the good old try. I think we can duck today. I put a bet up on that, but you know the rules, never bet on Seif. Yeah, I know. I was trying not to point that out to him. Prediction? I could put a prediction, but you know, never bet on Seif. Except when Seif says never bet on Seif, in which case maybe you should have bet on Seif. Fine, you know what? We're going to do a prediction. For those who don't feel like you have to, but if you really want to do the prediction, go for it. I see Seth's new emotes. I haven't seen Seth's new emotes. Oh, that's cute. Oh, he's gone to completely new art style, has he? Where was your train jump? Oh, he's completely changed them. He did mention that he was having problems with his previous artist, so I'll have to go and congratulate him on his new emotes. The old artist didn't answer. Yeah, I understand there was a problem where the old artist just sort of vanished into the ether. Which generally people shouldn't vanish into the ether, but... Yeah, I'm sorry, JP. You know, I mean, you were up there for a while. Oh, we need to... But you know the rules of Top Cat. They'll break your legs if you're not careful. Still have 40 Darkest Dungeon 1 characters. I don't know if I'm going to be playing Darkest Dungeon 1 anytime soon. I mean, I might. I don't have any plans to. A fish is automated yet? Not yet. Not yet. Speaking of fish, let's collect these fish. Darkest Dungeon 1 can break my soul. Yeah, that's true. Gonna break your burn. I mean, that's life, isn't it? Yeah, Darkest Dungeon 2 is more of a roguelike, so it's a little bit nicer in that. I was meant to play Darkest Dungeon 1 like the other day, and then I really wanted to launch a rocket, and so I didn't. I feel kind of bad about that, but also not that bad. You were a bit brutal with Steve playing Darkest Dungeon 1? I don't think so. It was all in good fun. I wasn't offended at any point. Darkest Dungeon 2 does look better than Darkest Dungeon 1, and it's really funny because I was like, it's not that big a difference. It's just not. Like, sure, I guess it looks a little different, but then, and then I looked at my Dungeon 1 screen grabs, and I was like, oh, wait, no, never mind. There is a huge difference. I just thought it wasn't that big a deal, and then I looked at it again. I was like, oh, no, the Darkest Dungeon 1 is chibi as hell, and I didn't ever realize that. It's like when you go and play a game that's like 20 years old, thinking it used to look like amazing, and then it just looks like ass, and you're like, huh, does this game always look like ass? And the answer is yes, it has. No, look, I understood that when I was playing Darkest Dungeon 1, there was going to be some of that, and I was not disappointed in any way, shape, or form, so that's all good. Not offended in any way. And I hold no grudges. Oh, is that Darkest Dungeon 1? Yeah, no, it doesn't look as good as I remember it looking. I would play that game. Darkest Dungeon on the Commodore 64. Oh, goodness. I wish. Actually, no, games were never as brutal on the Commodore 64 aside from the reload times. PC ASCII? I don't know, I've seen Commodore 64 games look a lot like that. I know it's PC ASCII, but... No, everything is Commodore 64, you know that. The new ABBA. Don't need a new ABBA. We never need a new ABBA. Right, yeah, we have an automated fish. Automate fish. I have a plan. It's never going to be automated. I think automating fish is a rumor that foul people use. But we will... What the heck is that? Problem. Oh, because... Okay, yeah, that's fine. So what I'm going... Oh, that wasn't even the right place. Whatever. Whatever. So, I would like to find my blueprint that I use for everything. And what I'm considering is maybe right here, I'm just going to set up a bunch of rocket silos. And we're not going to launch them until everything comes up gravy. And when things come up gravy, then we manually do it. Because I would rather manually launch 3 rockets at once to get 300 fish. Yeah. Rather than anything else. Maybe 4 rockets. It's going to be a little bit of a nightmare situation because I think I would rather launch things manually and get a whole bunch of fish than launch more frequently and lose a lot of resources, especially at this point of the game. Maybe later we'll be fine with it, but not yet. So the plan is we're going to get this... Yeah. Oh, it all connects beautifully too. That's so wonderful. Okay, good. We don't want satellites on this one. Oh, we do. Fish. No, we don't. Space science is what we want. Yeah. We get there eventually. Now, the next question is, what is the best way to connect rockets? The correct answer is not like this. But, okay, this is my fish farm. Now, I don't anticipate it, of course, to be done anytime soon. You don't understand me. How do you not understand me? What have I done wrong? This is brilliant. Because we're having to do it manually. Oh, you're right. It goes at 8 silos. Right. Oh my god, you are so right. You can fit more. What was I thinking? Oh goodness, I'm glad you pointed that out. That would be so silly. Can't even fit one. This isn't for space science. This is for fish. I know. This is for fish. You'll see. You'll all see. They called me mad. The fish I'll need less. No. See? This is what I'm saying. You don't get it. Well, that's the point. You said you don't understand me. So, yes, we do need less. You're correct. But, oh wait. No, you're right. That's bad. That's wrong. It's wrong because it needs to go down one. Silly me. You are correct. Thank you for pointing that out. How silly that was. Now it's right, because now there's space to be able to put them out. There's not. You go down one more. Get there. Don't worry. Don't fret. Look, you might as well just use the whole cell, right? No reason to not go full on. Because, okay, I'll explain why we're doing it this way. Because this is going to be launching 100 space science at a time to get 100 fish. Because as we've discussed before, with the inserters, it'll only do one inserter and then it'll just launch immediately. We don't want that. What I would like to do is launch the 100 space science all at once. But that's going to be a manual thing. So what I would prefer to do is just have these all going, and then they're good. Simple. Pretty simple. Did we? I thought they weren't going to work. I thought we had ways that weren't going to work. Oh no. What is this? Huh? Oh, dude! You sure? Veldak, are you sure? Thank you. What? Up to you. Okay, well, am I allowed to talk about what just happened there, or it's up to you? Because my brain kind of just lost all meaning, more so than we were at already. Oh God, man, that's so kind and generous of you. Yeah, so Veldak just gifted me the Total Warhammer games that I hadn't received yet. So, wow, that's so huge, man. Thank you so much. I Santa Veldak indeed. It's I'm lost for words. Thank you. Flabbergasted works, yeah. All I can do is trill meows. More words. We need more words. What's the game? More words? Okay, well look. No, Valdek's gift was absolutely so kind and so generous. But you said more words, so I'm going to show you a word game. Because screw it. Yeah. So, look, we're going to talk about a word game real quick, because what the game works that way. Out of all this time, you've... very thankful, a very thoughtful gift. The game we're going to talk about right now is Letter Jam. It is by a name I can't pronounce. It's a Czech name, so let's see if I can bring that up. You can actually see it. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce that game. Andra Scoopy? I don't know. But it is a really fun cooperative word game where you're all just trying to figure out what words you've been given and then reassemble it. And it just generally goes horribly wrong. And it's very fun. It's relatively cheap. So if you've got a bunch of friends who want to play a cooperative word game who really like maybe Wordle, and they like board games, then I'd suggest checking that out. You love Wordle? Well, if you've got a bunch of friends who also like Wordle, and you're looking for a cooperative game, and then play it that way, I really suggest it. Odra Scopy. I really love it. The most important part of the game in my mind, that doesn't say this, is when you have got like your 5-letter word and you go, oh, okay, and you say as confidently as you can, my word is fight. F, and you see a W, and you're like, IGHT, and you're like, white? What? And then you look back at your clues that you were given, and you're like, oh, I didn't even consider the other way of being a word. Really neat game. You're all trying to figure out words with just incomplete letters. Okay, now I can't remember all the situations that Veldak gave me that were going to be better than what I've got here. And perhaps I should have, but we'll come back to that later. For now, we'll build this. And if we don't need these, we can always just fix them later. Actually, we don't really want them to be working like this way right now anyway. Yeah, I really like Czech Games Edition board games. They're really neat. It's a really good studio, and a lot of the games I like. Why so many silos? Because I can't remember the 3 solutions that we had to make fish. So these are going to be launching fish. And as I said, I can't remember the way that Solburn had a better... Solburn clearly had a better way, and he's disappointed with me, but I think also not surprised. Solburn is like Stream Dad. He's disappointed, but he's not surprised. Son, did you even listen to me? No. Which one is going to launch the fish? All of them. Probably the first one's more likely, but the other ones are like, because it's all going to be manual. So sometimes I'll come by and be like, oh, we better launch 3. And we launch 3. Anyway, we're going to let that go for a while. I'm not in a hurry to get fish going. It's just for future reference. It'll get there. Okay, and we've got to drop off these fish. Off you go, fish. Launch the signs to earn the fish rather than launch fish. Yeah, I don't want to launch fish, that's right. Launching fish is not going to help anyone. Put fish to put fish out. No, put white science in to get fish out. That was bad understanding of how the world works from me. I apologize. And just every now and then we'll just come by and check how it's doing. Right now it's going to take forever to build, and we're not really in a hurry for it, so let it do its thing. Right? You don't get infinite fish. Fish aren't infinite. Fish are one of the true finite resources in the game. I think. Double check that. Grab these fish. And we will start a... How many ducks am I going to make? Well, the initial promise was 5 ducks per minute. I don't know if that's feasible or plausible, but that was the promise. So we're just going to do this for now and see if we get any ducks. I don't think there's any ducks. Hang on, can we get ducks this way? No, we cannot. Not how this works. So I'm pretty sure this is not going to give us any fish whatsoever, but we'll give it a go. Okay. I love how much coal this has in it, and by that I mean 0. Wow, it used 174,000 coal? Wait, did it? Yes, it did. 174,000 coal is actually really impressive for like six boilers? 10 boilers. I can't count. Checks again. Yes, 10 boilers. How do I generate wood? Using a mod. I use a mod because there is no way really to make wood in the game. But fish, there is a way technically. So I've got to go with the way that does exist. So what do we need? Well, we need more silos. That's not a surprise. We have -3 filter inserters. That doesn't sound good. How do we have -3 filter inserters? Oh no. Tell me I haven't made this mistake. Tell me I can find my mistake so I can tell me that I haven't made it. The only way we've had filter inserters is them coming through here. Yeah, we've made 6,300 of them. Oh, shit. They're not connected. So we've made 6,600 filter inserters, when we really only need like 100. Ah! How close are we to ducking? I think we'll be ducking today. I really think we will duck today. Then again, I thought we were going to duck last time as well, and it was the last 5 minutes. I haven't made that mistake. I've made a different one. Really? What's the mistake I've made? Oh, that's correct. It's not connected. It's not connected to the green. The green wire is not connected to that. If I do this, and now it thinks we've got 6,600 filter inserters. Oh no. Looks good. What do you think I missed? Ojaba, what mistake did I make? Scared now. Yes, it is. Oh, I see why you're saying that. Because it let out some iron ore? Yes, it is because I didn't... Don't worry about it. No, now I'm scared. I can't not worry about it. Ojaba sits and schemes and waits for the day that I realize. Well, just double check. There's no reason not to double check these things if we think a mistake has been made. Not really a big deal. We'll, you know, explore the factory as we go, look at the belts, tell them up to ship up or shape out. Shape up, ship out. That's the correct one. Okay. What a lot of green boys. A lot of green boys. You just constantly need more green circuits. Anyway, and other things that Factorio players literally say all the time. Part of me is very tempted to actually do a mega base one day. I don't know why I would do this. Part of me just feels like, you know, it's like actors doing like the stage plays because it's like the thing that you do before you get the movies. I feel like I've skipped that. I haven't paid my dues. And you got to pay your dues. And you got to pay your dues. I'm the skipper on the Jungle Cruise ride. Sushi belt, it's paying my dues. Oh, you reckon? Fair enough. Let's see, double check that. Yeah, that's okay. I think because we originally had iron ore coming out here, you thought that was looking at iron ore. It wasn't. It was looking the other way around. The iron ore was looking at plates, which wasn't correct. The boards and paid my dues. Got phenomenal rave reviews. My bot's working these days. Yeah. Oh, they're building the belts. How's acid barrels? Acid barrels are good. The barrels aren't the problem. The problem is probably how far away they are. In fact, lubricant might be a problem. I don't want that to be a problem. Ah! How did I mess that one up? That's new. What I think I want to do is have something that's refine some oil over here. Little oil refinery, same sort of thing we do. Maybe get some lubricant barrels made over here. And we've got this. It'd be foolish not to do something. What I might do, I mean, that looks like a perfect space for it. Let's get that done. The classic oil refinery. You'll love it. That's an oil refinery, isn't it? That's just for making petroleum gas. I would like one that does kind of the whole shebang. Can I possibly just rip this out and find a home for it? Be a little bit rough at points. But generally, I mean, it's unfortunately one of the things which I hate, which is the optimistic build. Because there's no way in hell it's going to be filling 4 refineries. That's just not happening. And then I'm not quite sure what's happening after that. It is. You're correct. It is important to wash your mouse pad. How gross was it? I mean, you don't have to answer that question, but how gross was it really? My mouse pad is like an old... Hang on, I'll show you my mouse pad. Because my mouse pad will... You'll know how old my mouse pad is as soon as you see it. Okay? This is my mouse pad. Oh. Yeah, it's the Wrath of the Lich King. Damn is right. It's an old mouse pad. I mean, I don't even need to tell you how long I've had it, because I've had it as long as Wrath of the Lich King's been out. And that was the most recent WoW expansion, right? Right? No. That was when you were 13. Hey, Zoe. Yeah, look, I like it being your thing. A good thing. Good thing you got going there. Yours is like 7 years old. How long ago was Wrath of the Lich King, actually, now that I'm thinking about it? I don't know if I want this answer, but how long ago was Wrath of the Lich King? 2008. Huh. It's both not as bad and worse than I thought. Told you it'd be an interesting one to just be like, hey, here's my mouse pad. 13th of November, 2008. My goodness. Can't still stand the smell of mouse pads and new shoes. Well, they're the same thing. I really like the neoprene mats. You know, they seem to use them for card games. You know, if you've played Magic or any card game, you've probably gone to tournaments and like got some neoprene mats of your own. If you haven't played card games like tournament-wise, then you might not have a clue what I'm talking about, and I'll have to show you a neoprene mat. In fact, I can probably get you one because there's one next to me here. Ah, we've got one here. They're like mouse pads except huge, and the idea is you put your like nice safe, your cards on them safe so they don't have to touch the gross table. So I've got a neoprene mat here for the Marvel Champions game, and it's just like a you can't hear it wobble board, but it wobble boards. But yeah, it's just so I've got like a whole stack of these for general card games that I've played over the years, mostly Fantasy Flight card games. But yeah, your mouse pad is 7 days old. Why are you gonna buy a mouse pad again after you bought one after 7 days? Oh, mine is 7 days old. I get it. I thought you were like 7 days old, like you're really uncertain about it yourself. Which I was like, damn, who is this Veldak and what is his life with mouse pads? Just living the life that we all dream we could. If you dream of, you know, having mouse pads. Did you underflow? Yeah, a little bit. That's how I saw it. Oh, goodness. Okay. Get some water in here. I love water doesn't need any electricity. Nullius can if itself to death. I'm still angry about Nullius. Have you noticed? Like, Nullius didn't do anything wrong. I just want to put that out there real quick. But I'm still mad about it. I'm still mad that it existed. And I think it should stop. I don't think Nullius should exist anymore. I'm just so mad at it. And again, it didn't do anything wrong. It's just, it displeased me. Can we just out there? Thank you. Nullius was the closest to breaking me Factorio's ever come. K2 water also requires pumps, but you can chuck a wind turbine next to it. Stop there. Mouse pads before. Up there. The mouse pads before you make you. Not before the mouse pads make me any weirder than normal. We'll see. The mouse pads are going to do what they do. I'm not in charge of mouse pads. Although the neoprene mats do say that they have. This is a material that may cause cancer according to the state of California. Just California, no other state, just California. And we're like, what? And it's just one of those things that California does. Last thing you need is a brownout cutting water and causing more power issues. Living causes cancer in California. I mean, technically true if you really think about it. Like, the sun causes cancer. California causes cancer. Aw, poor California. They didn't mean to. Cancerfornia. Let's turn off my personal report just for a sec. I would like to get these connected if possible. When I was younger, I really wanted to visit California one day. I don't want to do that anymore, but I really wanted to. I'm not sure why I wanted to, but I was really excited to go to California one day, and now I'm just like, yeah, I don't really care about California. Nullius is giving me what I gave it. Well, That's alright, I don't have to ever think about Nellius ever again, so I'm happy with that. Oh, a satellite came through. That awkward moment we go, what the hell does that sound mean again? The factory's trying to tell me something. It's very excited to let me know. So for those of you who kind of wonder how this started, I got some good news for you. I finally started uploading the VODs for this on YouTube. So we've got the first 2 episodes up on YouTube now. So if you are interested, you've always got YouTube VODs going up. I'm going to do all that stuff later. I just wanted people to know that this series is actually being uploaded now. God, Steve never really gets anything done promptly, does he? Was Nellius fully uploaded? It has been fully uploaded! Nellius is all there now. All 104 episodes, I believe. Oof. Never again. Don't let friends Nellius, not even once. 106? Close. Good news, iron looks like it's mostly sorted now. You do have some problem with some gear wheels. That's okay. Regular engines are a bit short. Sounds like 4 episodes per week for 6 months. It was like 2 or 3 episodes per week for 9 months. And if you wonder why I was so relieved when it was done, because it took me 9 bloody months. Ooh, boy. But I did it. I did it. I won. Yes. Yes. I was victorious. They can never take that away from me. Never. Yes. Even if they tried, I'd be like, no, you can't. No, you cannot, you cannot. Anyway, jokes aside, I'm not actually insane. I just pretend to be insane on Twitch. T-Hax is at 760 hours. Yeah, that's true, but T-Hax is, he's built a large base. What's his goal? Because I notice his base is huge, and I don't know if it needed to be as big as it is. What is his eventual goal? 9 bloody months is called pregnancy. I think we need some pipes. Pipe dream, I know, but hopefully not bloody. That is true. That is a valid point. You do not want that. But neither mother nor child. Yeah. No, iron plates, thank you. Morning sickness doesn't usually involve vomiting blood, though. If it does, you've got other problems. Steal some more yellow belts. Yellow belts aren't even supposed to be stolen from here, but I'm doing it anyway. You ever been pregnant? Believe it or not. I believe it! Got no reason to disbelieve you on that one, Solbin. Oh, he gets you. Turn that off just for a second. You don't want that now, do you? What I was going to say was... Oh yeah, has anyone tried out the new Deep Rock Galactic stuff? Anyone played the new Deep Rock Galactic stuff with new bugs? new horrifying insects to shoot at. I feel like they changed the map generation. I don't really care, but it was confusing. Steph did? Oh, was he playing it today? I haven't seen the jetpacks yet. Like, I've played some Jetty Boot, but... Yeah, I've read that, Dave. It's a classic F7U12 thing, isn't it? Good old F7U12. No, never again. We've all experienced that cancer. Never again. Okay. Haven't touched DRG for like a month. I mean, look, it hasn't really changed. It's still DRG. That guy in management really has a cushy job. That's what you need to know. That hasn't changed. He's still got a cushy job. Hey, oil is being refined. That's a very good game. That game sprints. That's a good idea. For some reason, I've just been playing a lot of Cook Serve Delicious lately. Well, that and Tears of the Kingdom, which, I don't know, I might be coming closer to the ends of Tears of the Kingdom. Going pretty good with that. I'm really enjoying it. I hope to be done with it soon in any case. I think it might be beginning to, like, wear out its welcome. Not yet, but it's going to eventually. All games do eventually wear out their welcome. Make you know what? I'm done playing this now. The worst thing that a game can do to wear out its welcome is be a board game while doing that. Because there's nothing worse than playing a board game with friends and you're like 3 hours into the game and you go, you know what? I just don't like playing Munchkin. And everyone goes, yeah, but we got to finish it. Ugh. Why am I not putting some of those pipes in logistics boxes? It's probably a good idea, actually, isn't it, Dave? Munchkin never again. I've got like 3 or 5 expansions of Munchkin. I don't know why, I don't know how, I just know that I do. And I wish I didn't. I've tried to get them traded away multiple times, and I just can't get rid of it. Like Flux. Never again, again. Yeah, no, I just will not play Munchkin. I think it's about a half-hour game that takes about 2 hours to play. Oh, Catan's fine. Catan's a classic. Agree with you with the Catan dislike. Sorry. What is the status of the rubber duck? That's a good question, Carl. Have a look. The end of Munchkin is horrible. Yeah, it really is. Because the end of Munchkin, you're just like... Munchkin ends not when people are done with playing it. Not when you... Munchkin ends when someone can't stop someone else from winning. And for the last hour, it's going, oh no, they're going to win, stop them. Oh no, they're going to win, stop them. Oh no, they're going to win, stop them. And then finally everyone goes, I can't stop them. And it goes, okay, well, that's the game then. Oh. You never want to have the end of your game being like, oh, okay, we've got no actions. All right, congratulations, you win. Because you don't feel good winning. It's just like at the end of what I assume a marathon is like. I say I assume, I've never run a marathon, are you kidding me? But you just go, oh, thank God it's over. And that's not how a game should end. Catan doesn't have good comeback mechanics. It's true, it doesn't. Doesn't need it? No. Ends of the game. I don't think every game needs good comeback mechanics. But I can understand why that might frustrate you if you want them. That's valid. You can get to a point, yeah, choose the wrong side of towns and you're screwed for the entire game. That's a valid point with Catan. That is a fair complaint. How are we going with the ducks? What are we lacking? Whatever we're lacking, we're going to go build. Tanks and Spidertrons. Okay, well... Satellites, ducks, shotguns. Some of these things I think are available. I think they're just lost. But I agree with Spidertrons. I think building Spidertrons somewhere else would be a very good idea. Need all three. Okay. Where do we build a Spidertron? Maybe right there. That looks pretty good. Looks juicy. Oh, and we need good ones. The good China. I need ducks to make ducks. Kind of. I need duck parts to... Oh! I need the duck silos to make the ducks. Yes, I do. We're doing what the shirt. So. Let those crickets go. I did it! What the shirt? Okay, today's what the shirt. No, I'm kidding. There's actually a shirt under this. Or is there? Am I just like... No, there's a cat. Oh, I love that. You just see the little cat. Cat. Space cat. No, it's space cats because space cats. There's little cats in space just flying around, having a good old time. I always like it when I go to work wearing a cat t-shirt. Usually I don't. Usually I wear a polo shirt because, you know, I've got to be a bit professional at work. But on Fridays, you know, ooh, it's casual Fridays. I get to wear jeans and wear cool t-shirts. So I just wear cat shirts. For a while when we, you know, pre-COVID, when everyone used to go to work every day, my co-workers would be like, what's the cat shirt today, Seif? And I'm like, this is my cat shirt. And they're like, hey! They were really invested with the cat shirts. Much like you guys in some ways. I mean, it's kind of got to be an expectation, right? Seif's got to wear a cat shirt. And then I wasn't wearing a cat shirt one day and they were all disappointed. I'm like, it's fine, guys. I'm just not wearing a cat shirt. And they're like, eh. The only thing I look forward to today. Now my Friday's ruined. And I'm like, what the hell? Go to work with t-shirts, shorts, and sandals? Really? What a cash environment you have. My environment is not so cash. I wish it were, but it's not. You wear the same black thing. Are you one of those Veldak, black all day, black on black? Oh, Vel black, yes. You're the black on black type, are you? Nice. I know a few people. I mean, I used to do that as well. But then one day I just decided I'm going to wear colors. Your work still makes you come in 2 days a week. Yeah, our work does too. But thankfully where I'm at, I can just decide what days I'm in. Usually the days are like the days that my boss goes, Seif, I need you in today. I go, yeah, sure, no worries. Or the days where I need to actually sort some shit out. I'm like, no, I'm going to be in here with Elder Black. Yeah, I got a pink shirt. I could go in wearing that. One time for Casual Friday, I just decided to wear my suit, and everyone was like, what the hell? Why are you doing this? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, have you got an interview? I'm like, no. And they're like, I don't believe you. And I'm like, oh, that's fine. You don't have to believe me. I'm going to be at my desk all day, so... Yeah. I do enjoy the exercise to work, actually. It's quite nice. Walking in. Okay, so we're going to try and make some Spidertrons, because I don't think we've made any Spidertrons yet. Sorry, Solburn. I'm cool with the 2 monitors, the standing desk, and other stuff. Explain why your work has ice cream, please. I need to know this. And also, where do I need to work there? I probably can't for multiple reasons, but I want... This sort of place has a modern office. What do all modern office? Does anyone else get ice cream at your work? That's all I want to know. It's all I care about right now. I don't think you understand how much I love ice cream. I just love ice cream so much. And this guy's over here like, oh yeah, we just have ice cream at work. Just for so? We don't want non-frozen ice creams. That'd be gross. I want ice creams. None of these are built yet. Okay, they'll get there. You don't even have a barista. I mean, you got a barista. You have to go to the coffee shop. The barista's like, hi, how you doing? Not the same, but shut up. That's the point where I realized my story wasn't working. Goodness. Why do I not have batteries? I should have batteries. The hell is your awesome office, Solburn? Why do you have all this cool shit while us plebes have to sort of scrounge around in the dirt? Did we not have shotguns? Where do we make our guns? We make our guns here. Yeah, shotguns are here. Oh no! Wait. Wait. No, we're okay. And you have two types of fruit. Oh, look at this guy with two types of fruit. The only type of fruit we have is me when I'm feeling spicy. It's being a bit fruity, don't mind me. Your coffee machine is the Nestle Pod thing. They took away our coffee. I don't even drink coffee, but they took them away. And I am angry on behalf of everyone else. I must fight for the freedom of my fellow man. And let me guess, free massages when you're feeling a little sad. You get those too? He does. I'm just gonna cancel Culture Veldak. Not for Veldak. I'm gonna cancel Culture Veldak for no reason. I meant Solburn, clearly. Sorry. Just the wrong person's getting attacked there, and I don't know why. Anyway, the shotguns are out. The power poles are out. Building more shotguns. That's good. Catching strays, he really is. Do you get the massages? Tell me, Solvin. Do you get the massages? I'm not going to ask the more personal question about massages because one, I already know the answer if you get massages. No massages? Okay, cool. But yeah, you live in the dirt with us plebeians. Okay. Even Google fired their masseuses. Wow. Can you imagine how tragic it would be to be a Google employee with your masseuses gone? Ugh, really tragic. Alright, we need more silos. Need more power armor 2s as well, actually. No. Only the snacks that people donated out of their own cash. Like, people going, hey guys, I got a candy jar at work, but I paid for all the candy. Those are the only things we have. No. What I'm saying, we don't have that shit. I'm not exaggerating. I promise you I'm not joking. Which is strange. So your corporate sucks. Absolutely. That's alright. I like my job despite that. I mean, does everyone... And beer, of course. Yeah, why don't you just add beer? Like, friggin' just rub it in, buddy. Rub it in. I mean, I don't even drink, but rub it in. Doesn't matter whether I don't drink. I'm being mad and salty and depressed about it. Rub it in. Sometimes have beer. I mean, we used to have beer, again, paid for by the employees. Power Armor 2. How viable is that for what we've got here? Not hugely. No whiskey. Well, that, like, Dave, you have something to do with that? I know Dave probably doesn't work with you. I know Dave's a whiskey man. Yeah. Broken stole the whiskey. Ah, they attracted birds. By birds, I mean Dave. Dave is now a bird. I'm sorry, Dave had to find out this way. Power Armor 1. We're going. Yeah. Nice Glenfiddich. Glenfiddich. The relax corners. Get to relax. I'm clearly in the wrong company. Spiders, tanks, satellite, shotguns should be coming. Atomic bombs. Do you make it? Let's just hit every key at once. Do you make atomic bombs, right? You make them in one place. Oh no, don't tell me we don't have atomic bombs in the signals. We do not. I can at least get an allowance for lunch. What do you reckon, Selburn? You tell. Why is my product unlicensed again? What do you reckon? You think I get an allowance for lunch? After all the sadness you've heard today? Only bombs, yeah. Okay, tanks. Thanks for the memories. Storage tank? Tank. You have tanks on the belt. Tanks on the belt go up and down, up and down, up and down. Tanks on the belt go up and down. I have 25 tanks. That's alright. 25 tanks is a number. Yeah, I have 25 tanks scattered amongst the base. They'll get there eventually. Hey, Gosen, how you doing?
Thanks for your support.
Ah, thanks for the kibble. Or the kib. Hydrate complete as per Ghost's request. Stretch. Yeah, complete as per Ghost's request. Alright, so what I was going to do, I was going to come down here and see if I can really just hammer out some blue chips. We've got a lot of greens, and quite frankly, a lot of greens is what blues need. That's what it's like to have the blues. How you going today, Ghostin? Tell me about how amazing your workplace is. How many do they have free fry trays for you? You can get fries whenever you want. What's missing from our duck? A few things. Mostly mostly things that are just really hard to build. Oh, we're gonna need more we need plastic, do we? Ah, shit. It's Sky from the duck safety board. Okay, look, you know what? There is a, what do you mean not lack of a duck safe pond? What do you think this is? Very safe duck pond. Well, this. Very safe. Your workplace is in a bit of a crisis? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Let me guess, only 3 types of biscuits? Sorry, I'm just really angry at Solburn for no reason. I'm not actually angry at Solburn, I think he knows that. Because the bag to transport ice is missing, so no free ice. Hard for you. Very difficult. I hope you find a way to push past this horrifying time of yours. Wishing you strength at a time where you clearly need. Oh, okay, so you got a free ice bag then. Until the ducks get sucked into these belts. I mean, it's not like they're getting sucked into a turbine. You know, ducks getting sucked into a turbine, bad. Ducks getting sucked into a belt, probably okay. Probably fine. Probably. In my bag. Damn. That's cute. That's cute. We appear to be short on coal. Oh. I didn't realize we'd upgraded these. Hourly meetings. Ice bag. Ice bag meeting. Weary ice bag. Rebellion beginning. Cause lack of ice bag. Just all about that ice bag for you, isn't it? I want to ask a question about pies. Oh no! No, they stole your thunder. Do we need to brigade them? Because I'll brigade them for you. How dare they do something before r/Factorio's own Solburn? Just tragic. They know better. No, they don't know better than you. You know the most about Factorio. Based on I can't look at r/Factorio without seeing posts from you. Surprises? Okay. That's actually... Was it about the lack of duck safety? Because you can't prove anything. Watch it. Watch. I say something offensive? I am unsure. You know what we need to do? I think it's time where we gotta keep the bots working. Really offensive. It's all cool. Okay, good. In Final Fantasy 14, you ran a Lalafell daycare bar. Someone named Tax Collector came in. Funny. No, you can't. That's a space exploration thing. And honestly, if I could, that would make me very happy, but very much space exploration. I would love it if I could control the things with wires, though. I know. That's why we created this. Oh, wow, they've actually done some of it, too. Guys, can we just go a little bit faster than what we're currently doing? A little bit. There we go. That pushes it out. I wonder if there's a lot of petroleum here. Let's see if he's doing it manually. Can't remember what we were talking about. I would whinge, but I'd be afraid that someone's gonna, like, threaten me over a tree again. I know I make jokes about that, but I was genuinely scared about that man. I'm not going to win a fight against a man who has a chainsaw. Even if he doesn't have a chainsaw, just owning a chainsaw makes you, like, infinitely better at fighting than me. That's just how life goes. My fighting in high school did not go particularly well for me. I pretty much lost every fight. All these 5,000 construction bots I wanted to build. Yeah, I didn't get the invoice for them, sorry. So I was looking for a quote, and the guy said he'd give me a quote on Monday, but it's now Saturday, and I still don't have the quote. So unfortunately, we're still kind of behind the 8 ball on that one. But we'll see what we can do. I'll call the guy tomorrow and see if he can get us the quote for the 5,000 construction bots. They say which Monday? They did not. They didn't say what Monday. It's a valid point. I didn't consider that. That might be the mistake I made. We'll be over by Christmas, right? That's how they get you. I know. That's okay. That's okay. But what I've noticed is there's some sneaky little oil over there. Just a little sneaky oil. Which we'll go and get after we finish this belt for no reason. There's no real reason we're building this belt, just that I kind of wanted it. And now we have it. How many red belts do we need? We need 2 red chips per item. No, we do have this coming up over here. Which I suppose we could get oil barrels and connect them that way. So what we're going to do is connect that, do that, something like that in any case. Make that in a way that vaguely makes sense. Vaguely makes sense. Lack of coal down here may be a very large problem, which... A bit of coal over there? It's actually quite a big patch for 2.9 million. Or like a small patch, rather. Quite the opposite. The more I think about it, the more I really think I should up the amount of coal just to help with plastics. I don't need it for power, just plastics. I'm gonna find the pumps and I can't see them. I found them now. I was hoping that when I said that, I would immediately find them, and instead I just sat there awkwardly for a few seconds. I was like, I'm not really finding it. What do I think about AC4? Now, I don't know what you're talking about AC. I'm going to assume Assassin's Creed... Either Assassin's Creed 6 or Animal Crossing 6. Now, Armored Core, well, shit. I have no interest in it at the moment. Elite Tauren Chieftain's super lubricated song. Pretty good. I'd feel pretty good about Animal Crossing 6. I don't think we're up to 6. Hang on. Got the base game. I'm not going to count Animal Forest Plus as a separate game. You got base game. You've got Wild World, City, New Leaf. There's 5? 5 Animal Crossing games, I think, unless I've missed one. So... Oh wait, no. New Leaf... What was the island one called? I guess there's 6 Animal Crossing games. Yeah, Glacier, that's kind of how I said about that Armored Core series. I understand people are very excited about the new one. Horizons, yes. It's good. I haven't played it in years. Typically, I buy an Animal Crossing game, I play it for about a month, and then I never touch it again. Animal Crossing's Horizon Zero Dawn. That's dark, actually. It's a horrifying game concept. You don't think so? That's fine. Keep in mind that Animal Crossing and Doom Eternal came out on the same day. I do know that. There was a lot of really fun things with that. Like, IGN or something tweeting, like, what game are you most looking forward to in March? And the Doom account says, Animal Crossing! Well, there's a song, Eternal Horizons, which, if you haven't seen the song Eternal Horizons, I suggest you check it out. It's on Spotify. I believe it's by the Chalk Eaters, I could be wrong. But there's also an animation for it, which is very cute, very funny. And I have no problems with you checking that out now, because I have that song stuck in my head. That's it. Yes! Yes! There's actually a longer version, which is important. Yes! That is absolutely, like... I don't care if you just go, stop the stream for a second, check that out, come back. You have to come back. Because it's so funny and so adorable. Oh my god. Little island, nice and non-violent. And it all changed when a new guy came to town. Oh god. Just that it's just so funny to me. Taught me how to craft and test things that cut intestines. Oh shit, I love that song so much. Anyway. Machine bugs, big freaking guns. That's every baby metal song ever. Is it? I've never actually listened to baby metal. I think I would. I actually haven't. I'm not really a metal fan of any sort, baby or otherwise. Just watched it, hilarious. Yeah, I know, right? It's pretty good. No, I just wonder what. I'm gonna mute myself. Mute the game for a second. I can click on it. Make sure I've done it right. So good. Yep. No, I'm not actually gonna watch it. I just want to click on it, hear it just for a second. Made me happy. Is the guy who used the same controller play both games at the same time. Yes. Oh, I haven't seen that, but I'm so happy about it. Ah, fudge, that was a good time. I wish I liked Doom Eternal. I feel like I'm too old to enjoy that game. My reaction time is just a tad slow. But yeah, that was launch day. Yeah, 2016 was good. The Doom Eternal was just too fast-paced for me, and I think there is an audience for that type of game, but that audience is not me. I wanted to like it, I really did. And then I got a sort of game breaky bug that made me just never go back to it. So there was a level where you get the rocket launcher, which is, you know, a classic thing that you gotta have. You gotta have the rocket launcher, right? And basically what would happen is if, like, I got the rocket launcher, I fought the fight, I lost it repeatedly, lost it repeatedly, lost it repeatedly, and I went, stuff it, I'm not going to play this right now. And then when I came back, the rocket launcher was not on the plinth. So I didn't get a rocket launcher. And the only way to get it was to start the level, I think it was like level 3, and I'd have to start the entire level again, and I'm just like, ugh. Do I play this game without a rocket launcher? The answer is no, you don't play a Doom game without a rocket launcher. What are you, silly? So I just never went back to it. That was what killed the game for me. And you can say, well, you're just being a little bit of a drama queen on that one, and maybe I was. But I didn't want to play it like that. I could have just gone back and done it, I know, but I didn't want to. I wasn't enjoying the game as it was, and just... You'll die on that hill with me? Yeah, exactly. I'd spent too long fighting through these fights that I was really struggling with, not seriously enjoying it, and then it's like, yeah, play the level again to get the rocket launcher, and I went, no. Yeah. So I didn't. What are we doing with this petroleum? Being sulfur. You've done that in games before? Exactly. I mean, if it's a game I was thoroughly enjoying, I'd be like, yeah, whatever, man. I'll just keep playing. I don't give a shit. Like, I'll go back. I mean, it wasn't that I wasn't enjoying it. It was stressful. And I don't play games for stress, like to get stressed. Like, I don't play casual, you know, cozy games either. That's not my scene either. I just want to play a game that makes me happy and gives me a challenge. But that game was just like, I'm pressing the wrong buttons, and there's other buttons, and then there's a thing, and then, holy shit, there's things going on. Oh, there's a zombie, there's a demon. Oh my god. And then I was just done. It does have too many buttons, yes. And then you press the, like, you see a Caco demon, you're like, rocket launch, grenade, but that wasn't a grenade. You used your frost, and then it's just sitting there frosting. You're like, great, now I can't do the grenade for the next like 20 seconds. And meanwhile, it's going at you, and you're like, no, Caco Demon, F off. Scary pixel on the screen when stone on your ass is scary. I can respect that, Dave. How do we feel about making weapons, chainsaw, fire, grenade, punch, sword, and then each one give you something else. So if you kill something when it's frozen or on fire, it gives you something. If you chainsaw it, it gives you something. And then you got to consider the individual weaknesses. It was too much. And maybe I'm just not a gamer anymore. Maybe. But it was too much for Whittle Thief to handle. Too much. Hurt my Whittle brain. Oh, yeah, I've been meaning to pick up God of War Ragnarok. I actually just recently picked up Spider-Man Miles Morales, but I haven't had a chance to play it yet because I've been playing Here's the Kingdom. What are we doing with this? I want to do something with this. I report 2s. Okay. Heal, battery, iron gear, advanced circuit. Okay. You know, let's just use it. Heal, no. Let's just start going with... Not how we do anything, I'm thinking. Nothing good, I'll tell you that much. You played Doom Eternal on Nightmare, dropped down to Ultraviolent, had more fun. Yeah, I think I was playing it on normal. I still wasn't having fun. As I said, maybe I'm just not a gamer anymore. Yeah, I think that's one thing that I learned as I got older. Like, I used to be like, if you're not playing it on a harder difficulty, why are you even playing video games? My dad's just like, oh my god, lighten up. And I'm like, no, you got to play it harder than that. And these days, I'm just like, go pop. Pop. Path of Pain. I did do... Yeah, but that was memorization. That was rote memorization after a while. Like, after a while, you're just doing the same thing over and over and just getting better. Not Prince of Persia. To be fair, I did beat Prince of Persia as well. A couple of them. Pressing unit low densities, okay. Yeah, I beat the original Prince of Persia. All 60 minutes of it. It's not a long game. Low density. And blue chips, was it? I think it was blue chips. Feels like it would be blue chips. It's blue chips, okay. We're gonna need more blue chips. Okay, so. Moving on. Yeah, no, I beat Prince of Persia, the original. Not Sands of Time, but I did also beat Sands of Time. So what was my point then? We had it on the Amiga. And one time I just decided I was going to beat it, so I just improved at it. And then I beat it, and I was like, how fast can I beat it? And I beat it relatively quickly, and I was like, that's good enough. Was it a speed run? God, no. I wonder what the speed run time for Prince of Persia is. This is going to make me sad, I know it. Speedrun Prince of Persia, what is the time? 12 minutes. How? Oh, level skip? Ah, you can skip levels, can you? Magic glitches. 32 minutes looks like the 100% speed. Any percent level skip. Well, if you can level skip, then that doesn't count. You're skipping levels. Win it. % is 29 minutes. That's pretty good. That's pretty impressive. Duck percent probably. There's always going to be a duck percent. What constitutes as the 100% for that game? Because there's not really that much more stuff going on, is there? Like, I guess pick up healing potions, fight every guy. Maybe I'll check out those speedruns later. Maybe that's my goal for tomorrow. It's not like it's going to be a large goal. It'll be finished pretty quickly. 17 minutes, apparently. Right-hand side. Getting over it, got under a minute. Oh, shit, really? Damn, Bennett Foddy, what are you doing? I know it's not Bennett Foddy's thing to do, but damn, Bennett Foddy, you be freaky. Under a minute, that's crazy. Non-TAS? I know TAS goes pretty quick. TAS doesn't count. On TAS, holy shit, that's impressive. Good on that person. I have never really played Getting Over It much. I played a little bit. I got to the part where you're probably supposed to slide skip, but I don't slide skip. I've watched a bunch of people playing it. I probably, knowing what I know now, I'd probably do slide skip, because I think slide skip's actually easier than playing the game properly anyway. You got to orange. That's pretty good. Okay, we really need to get more plastics going. So here's my next plan. First off, we're going to give in to Gosen's demand. Not with 6,000 construction bots or whatever number he was thinking of, but we'll build some more construction bots. Don't go near water. Not that command. We're always going to go near water. Alright, so we'll add 58 more construction bots to the thing for now. And then... What's happening? Okay, we're going to look at a cat from the calendar in just a moment. Okay, let's look at a cat. Oh, this construction yet to balance goes in. Oh! Oh! I have seen the next cat, and it made me go, oh! Alright, let's get the poll ready. Oh, which cat? Great cat. Seen the cat. Make sure we get the duration right. Here's the cat. Is it a great cat? Please tell me if it's a great cat. It's a hefty chonker. It is a hefty chonker. But it's not May. Yeah, we're that far behind. Look, we only just did Cat of the Month for April, Rabolte. Why? I don't stream every day and we don't necessarily look at every cat. You look at his back legs, it's, the arms and it's standing. Dave, you're right. That's a good cat. Shit. This has to be a great cat, and I have to remember that. So that's funny. Come on, cat, be great. Be great. Be great. And the vote is complete. with 7 out of 0 people saying this is a great cat. True, cats are people too. That is true. Cats are people too. Ah. Alright, so we're going to put a blue chip factory here. You really need to get more plastics going. Can't see the poll? The poll is over. 100% of people said it was a great cat. Which means it's going to go into Cat of the Month for May. Which is very exciting. How are we going with belts? Yeah, short. Hey, Hellbait. Thank you.
Hellbait just resubscribed for 9 months. Hey, how goes the stream?
Hey, the stream goes well. Thank you very much for the 9 months. And may I say, meow, 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 meow. So much. Let's disconnect this real quick. Much nicer that way. Is this a mine at one point? Oh, it would have been. Oh, it's a mine that's almost up. Oh, the last meow. The last meow is very important. Can't skimp on that last meow. There's a couple of things. That last meow gets better every time. Well, that's good. I'm glad you think so. Hang on, everyone. I'll be back in a second. I'm just going to turn off the heater because it's getting kind of warm now. I got snacks! Alright. First off, we've got the Subaru duck. That's important. That one makes me happy. I like the little dance with that duck. Alright, what's this other duck? Oh, it's a fine duck. So the other day, Panda and I were walking somewhere, and there were some ducks, and I'm like, oh no, are these Dave's attack ducks? And Panda just laughed. He was like, no, I don't think Dave's hired these ducks because they're not being aggressive towards us. I'm like, I don't know. It'll be Dave's attack ducks. This is how he gets you. This actually looks like a really good place for red chips. But they didn't attack us, so I guess they weren't Dave's attack ducks. There's lots of plastic here, which means should probably be making plastic. Paranoia is working. It really is. I don't see ducks anymore without thinking of you, Dave. I just want you to know that. I just want to know that you are in my thoughts whenever I see a duck. You can do with what you wish with that knowledge. In a game of duck warfare where you can't let your opponent know where which attack ducks are yours exactly. You must keep your opponent guessing at all times. You know what? We're going to do the unthinkable and do double red circuits in a single cell. In a game of duck warfare, only Dave wins. I can't compete with Dave's attack ducks. Okay. I haven't turned it back on again. You can turn it on now. Give it a go. Probably not, to be fair, though. It's the rightmost button. I should stream Duck Hunt. I don't own a Nintendo. I don't own a console. You love Duck Hunt? I've never played it. Yeah. I mean, I know of it. Yeah, you had the light gun. I know. I'm aware of Duck Hunt. I've just never played it. Oh, you haven't seen today's cat? This is today's cat. I know. But anyway, that's June 17th cat, so you guys don't get to see that for a while. Panda's rubbing it in. Just FYI. And maybe some blue. Maybe just shine a flashlight in the gun and make it every shot. Is that how it works? I mean, sure, couldn't you just type /cheat in this game? And have as many everything as you want? Just because you can doesn't mean you should. Although it's great for testing stuff. /cheeks. Don the mask. We will don the mask as per your request, Revolte. The mask has been donned. Huh? Mask has been donned. Later we shall doff the mask. But not yet. Meow. The mask donned on me. A little bit, yeah. Attack ducks. It starts off regular duck, and then you realize it's gone menacing. Oh god! Oh god! Zog. Oh, from Disenchanted. Yeah, the Quacking King. Alright, there is a lack of copper here. Have I ever watched the old Batman TV show? I have not. Oh, you know, I watched a little bit of it. But not a lot. What is a penguin if not an attack duck, though? I ask you in all seriousness. I think we need to have like some more green chips made here. Oh, that's right, you had a new computer. I forgot about that. Hopefully the rig's going well for you. Always good to get a new rig. Have you named your new computer, Robolte? Are you that sort of person? I always have to name my computers. I refuse to ever not do it. Maybe. Hating it. I'll go with the duck. Let's see if we can do any duck work. Copper's still going out, that's pretty good. Still being mined, still being refined. This is much better. It takes a little longer to load the trains, but at least it's a better mix. I think that's really important. Oh, Veldex, speaking of you and Factorio, how'd you go with the space exploration secret ending? Have you done that yet, or we put that aside for the moment? These are beginning to run out of stuff. That's... Games start getting slow. Yeah, that's about the time when you buy a new computer, right? When all of a sudden just the games you want to run don't quite work. Okay, Spidertron is lacking. Atomic bombs that are lacking. Satellites, duck sweatshop. Okay. So the things we're lacking are the things that are kind of hard to make. So that makes sense. We have 6 atomic bombs. Not going anywhere because someone didn't prepare it properly. Alright. Probably wouldn't be bad with another atomic bomb factory though. Okay, 37 atomic bombs on the belt. Got some happy rocks coming through. What I think I'd like to do is this over here. That happening. We'll see. All consoles except Switch AMD. Okay. Know that. Oh wow, there's actually satellites waiting to go. Need to build more satellites? Probably. Yeah, we definitely need to build more satellites. Blue chips. Yeah, blue chips is a problem that you need to resolve one day. get to it though. One day. I mean, speed is also part of it though, isn't it? I don't have a 4K monitor, but you still got to have a good, you know, still got to do well. A whole bunch of plastic, which means to me, really need more red chip generators. Because red chips are sad, then how are we making blue chips? Exactly not. Now, building atomic bombs around here, there it was. Yeah, but do you feel like it? That's the real question. There's plastic over here. Ridiculous. Oh, because we make plastic over here. Somewhat less ridiculous then, I suppose. Can we build some more engines over here? No, not yet. A bit further away. Yeah. Oh yay, adapters. Adapters are the best. Adapters make everyone's life better. I don't know why I'm being so salty about adapters right now. Oh, they're already connected up there. I was going to say, these aren't connected properly, but they're fine. Yep. Wow, it appears that I've burned the roof of my mouth, and the flavor on the corn chips is really just burning that too. Well, that's entertaining. By entertaining, I mean painful. I know, right? I don't even know how I burnt it. Is mayo spicy too? Mayo is always spicy. Look, I'm very white, okay? Mayo is spicy. I didn't know I needed to tell you guys that. Mayo has mustard in it. Does it really? Seems like a lie. I don't know why. It probably isn't, but it seems like a lie. I just can't believe it. Putting it. What I was think? Well, maybe? Somewhat. Okay, plastic is always kind of bad. Huh. Some things are actually doing okay. I think plastic is deliberately not bad because of that one place where we make plastic when we shouldn't. That is true. You're a British colony. Don't let us forget it. We get distracted easily over here. Yeah, it's a lot more British cuisine than anything else. Yeah, this mine has definitely seen better days. 13, 18, 2.1. This mine is almost done. I'm pretty impressed by it. I'm impressed it's done so well. Which iron does it put out? 75,000 steel plates. 1.4 million iron plates. 690,000 iron gear wheels. I mean, that's impressive. He eats haggis for breakfast? I do not. I absolutely do not. I have never eaten haggis in my life. Not even once. See if he eats fish and chips for dinner. I used to. Fish and chip Fridays is a thing. You know. But while there's a bunch of fish and chip shops around here now that I've merged into like suburban New Zealand, I really haven't had a lot of fish and chips. Maybe that's something I need to deal with at some point. House beef is mostly American. Macca's. Yeah, because Macca's is delicious. Not saying anything that isn't true, but Macca's nuts. A. I enjoyed that far too much. What if I just stopped working? Very quiet now. Kind of scary. Eerily quiet. Trying to figure out where my things have gone. My silo production. Wait, you know what? I've got a thing! I've got a thing! It does a thing! You can type in silos and it tells us where. Like 5 of them, huh? There, 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 there. Yeah, absolutely we've got room for another silo. Have you know, I haven't had Macca's for like a week. And now I grow weak. Not really. Have I not had Macca's in a week? It's probably true. You know what? It hasn't been a week because I had it last Sunday. Oh god, I'm the worst. One day my sponsorship deal will come in. Not really, because I'm really just giving them free advertising. Why would you pay for that? Answer is you wouldn't. And that's how I lose Solburn's viewership. You know, I don't think I need. Crispy? Oh. You need the recipe in there? That's strange. Strange that it wasn't there already, actually. Still needs 200 processing units, and those are expensive. How are we doing with production anyway? We haven't looked at this in a while. Production's higher than you'd think it would be. Red chips... it's fallen a little bit lately. Green chips? Green chips have also fallen a little bit lately. I don't even need to ask how's blue chips going, because I'm willing to bet it's fallen a bit lately. Yeah, it has. Okay, well, I see the trend. But generally what you can see is all the numbers go up, so that's the main thing. Coal tends to be fairly light, that's not a big deal. Plastic low. But in the last 10 minutes, we're at 5,000 copper per minute. Oh. Getting through it. We're a little bit short on other things there, which makes me kind of nervous. What I could do is perhaps make some green chips here. Just gotta flick through everything. Yep. Make some more green chips. Because I'm seeing things that might want them. Okay. Apparently don't want green chips right now, but that's okay. Not wanting green chips right now is okay, because the thing is, they're going to come out eventually, and when they come out, why, we're going to turn them into chips. As society demands necessary. Who am I to deny society what they need? Some blues in there, why not? Little bit short on the copper, but it'll be alright. It'll figure itself out. Wonder if I need to actually put the productivity modules in red chips as like a normal thing, like redo my prints. That's a good idea, actually. Because quite frankly, the fact that we do this every time, why don't we just do it properly? There we go. That's better. And we probably do the same with plastic. Ah. I always forget you need to do that with it. That. There we go, look at that. I don't need that filling up my inventory. Get that out of the way. Good. Satellite arrived. I don't remember what that music was. I know it's Star Control 2 by wonderful modder Veldak, who put the Star Control music in the game. So check out the Star Control 2 music mod because it's there. Just push through more plastic. It's fine. Every now and then I remember that mod exists, and I'm ever so thankful to Veldak for hooking me up with that mod. It's easy to make such a mod. Oh, sure, you say that, but I mean, it's not easy for me. Like something I see today. So we've got like a gutter that is overflowing at the moment. It like corroded a little bit, and it's like overflowing when it like rains somewhat heavily. So I got a guy over to look at it today, and he's like, "Oh yeah, this is pretty easy. It's pretty simple stuff." I mean, it's not easy for me. I can't do it. He's like, "Well, yeah, you don't have the tools, the experience." I'm like, "Exactly. It's not easy." Just like, "Oh yeah, it's pretty easy. Piece of piss." And I'm like, "Oh, I don't think you understand. I'm a millennial. I can't do manual labor." He was nice. Hopefully that all gets fixed very soon. One of those companies that I like contact, and they said, "Yeah, we'll let you know in 24 hours," and then it's been about 2 or 3 weeks before they called me back. I'm just like, well, at least they called me back eventually. Gonna try and expand the production line a little bit, just make things flow out a bit easier. Things ain't flowing. I should hopefully move these things a bit along a little bit faster. Oh yeah, that helped immensely. Everyone can make a space exploration. I mean, sure. I guess. A couple of 1,000 hours of time and many hours learning things. Ah, I hate learning things. I hate learning things when it's learning. If you can make it fun, then I'll learn, but generally people can't make learning fun. Oh, I broke something. Do it again. Learning can be fun. I don't find learning particularly fun. Like, learning for the sake of learning a new skill, I do not find particularly entertaining or enjoyable. Which is why it's really difficult for me to study. Oh, God damn. Which is why it's difficult for me to study anything, really. Any game can be fun. Games are fun. I was talking to Panda, being like, about how when I was trying to learn programming and I just did not find it fun, and it was just the worst. And then I'm like, but remember that time I got really hooked on Exapunks? And she's like, yep. I'm like, that was all programming. Like, it was all about solving a problem with code, and I loved that. But you give me an actual programming task, and I'm like, I want nothing to do with this. How do I sounds Factorio? And oh, add sounds, I assume you mean. Oh, right side? Huh? You mean over here? That's fine. No. Yeah? Oh, it wasn't really that big a deal. But yeah, thank you. Your shoes are fixed. Congratulations. You're no longer shoeless. We're no longer Ghosin. We're not going to call you shoeless Ghosin anymore like we were before. Big a deal. Okay. Bigger Deal does sound like a guy from, what do you mean, Shoeless Ghost in? On Bigger Deal, gosh darn it. I don't know, I only saw the movies. How's that going? How many tank barrels we emptied? 445, wow. There's way more barrels than I thought we would have emptied. Look, as long as that Golem game is good, right? That's what matters. I'm sure that Golem game will be great. I know it's out. I know it's bad. I don't understand how companies can release these games and just be like, oopsies, we made another bad one. Guys, they had literally one job. Don't make a bad game. What did you do? We made a bad game. I'm gonna let that happen. The company only worked on point-and-click adventures. Oh, what? So they just wanted to make a Golem point-and-click adventure, and they're like, no, you must make a AAA game without the star. Oh, no. They never had a chance. Oh. Probably would have been a really good point-and-click adventure game, actually. Probably would have been pretty neat. Best parts of the Golem game are the point-and-click choice things. Ah. So basically, the part of the game that's good is the part that they actually have expertise in. That hurts. Oh. They're just as beaten as poor Golem. Oh wow, yeah, I've heard of those games. They point-and-click people like those games. Not really my sort of franchise, but you know, I'm not a point-and-click kind of guy. This is one thing I hate is pointing and then also clicking. Hate both those things so much. Not really. I'm actually quite fond of pointing. And don't get me started on clicking. Okay, so I thought we were a lot shorter on those than we actually are. That's fine. Point is making a few of them. That's nice. And if we get behind, then we'll make more. These things move and click, so we call them clickies. For some reason, it reminds me of that. Oh, that's from the Discworld point and click? Oh, I see. I was thinking of the episode of Futurama with Zoidberg's grandfather, who was like an actor, like a director, and he was like used to the. Yeah, this is a talkie, so gotta have a lot of action. Hey, Intertooth, how you doing? Welcome. Good. Glad to hear it. Oh, almost messed that up. I mean, as much as you can mess up a factory of the sort. How's the sushi going? Going well. It's going very well, thank you. Okay, and then we'll just connect all of those up. Brilliant. So that way when the bots get around to it, we'll make some more, Oh yes, absolutely. Got a shout out. Thank you for shouting out Intertooth there. Captain of Industry. Oh, how's Captain of Industry going? I always see that game. It looks interesting. Big update. It's fun. That explains why I've seen so many people playing it lately. Making waves. Not really, actually. Not much is really happening here. We're hoping to make some engines. If we can make some engines, I'll be very happy. You know, I'm really big on my engine builders. Not really. Somewhat. I'll play an engine builder from time to time. Okay, great. Maybe it'll make some engines, maybe it won't. Who knows what the hell it's going to do. Whatever it does, I'm not judging. Whatever it doesn't. Okay, do we want to get that uranium at some point? I think we're okay for uranium at the moment. We might want to expand that out. I think we're running out of happy rocks. How do I do fluids? Mostly barrels. A lot of barrels. It's not pleasant, but it's how we're doing it. Generally, the rule is if something needs to go from one cell to another, I'm not allowed to use pipes to link the two of them. So if it has to be barrels, it has to be barrels. But there are a couple of things, like for instance, these aren't going between cells, so we're allowed to make some plastic here, but it's inefficient because there's no water nearby. How close to ducking? Honestly, Dave, I was just checking that now. That's actually the direction I was heading. I would love to know how close we are to a duck. But sadly, I feel the main problem with the ducks is that... Have I walked past it? No, God, my factory is huge. The main problem with the ducks is like the big things, like your silos, your duck silos. Those are the things that are taking time. And those are probably the things I need to expand upon. Okay, what have we got? We need Spidertrons still. Yeah. Need duck silos. Hey, we got regular silos. And we need atomic missiles and artillery targeting remotes. How do we not have those? That's actually confusing. Oh, you know, I know exactly why we don't have those. Spidertrons are a problem. I won't lie, Spidertrons are not... The Spidertron situation is not helping me. You have duck silos in the... We do not. You know, I don't even think they're programmed to be in there. Duck sweatshops. Uh... Hmm. That was not even designed to be there. Interesting. Okay, well, we've added it now. Are defensive drones needed? Yes? Or you mean like still required? I think we're fine with defensive drones. Defensive drones are fine, so we're short 4 things. Atomic bombs, which I know are around, so they'll show up eventually. Artillery targeting remotes, which is very strange that we don't have those. And I think those were... Processing radar. Made near the artillery shells. Actually, again, I forget that I've got this mod that does the thing. Actually, oh. Oh. Well, what do you know? We haven't made everything. Oops. We'll go and make some of those now. Where am I? Gone too far. How's power going? Power's fine. These are being manufactured when they get around to them. Happy with it. I'm happy enough with that. Am I exceedingly happy? No, I'm happy enough. That's what I was looking for. That one. I don't know how I missed that. Processing unit and radar. You know what? That's not actually helping anyone. We'll just make it here. Connect. I like Gosen himself calls the Gosen bot. It's his son. He needs to look after it. Well, it's his son that he asked me to look after it. So, you know, that was really the big mistake. Don't worry, I'll look after your cybernetic son, the same way I look after my construction bots. Oh, I know what I've just done there. I've just said construction bots and I haven't actually done anything to improve of them. I'm going to get in trouble for that. Okay, we're going to build a few of these just to sort of try and catch up. Right one? That's the wrong one. That's the right one. Balancer. Good point. You. And we've trundled quite far away. And over here is perfect for another one. Be more perfect if I'd remembered to link things to things, but, you know, you get what you get. And that one's the minus, so that one... Okay, great. So they'll make things. They'll get themselves sorted out eventually. Spidertrons, that's the real problem we have. Have we even made a single Spidertron yet? That's really the number one question. No. Because we need more exoskeletons. How many exoskeletons do we have? 28, okay. Well. Guess there's only one thing to do, which is build more exoskeletons. Scary, spooky skeletons gonna get built here today. You require blue chips, there's your problem. They are expensive as hay. Hay's pretty expensive. Ask Laureen next time she's here. She's big on hay. Okay. We're so sorry, skeletons. Only want to socialize, but I don't think we should. Or we shouldn't. Outgoing combinator. Oh yeah, good point. No, here it is. This hasn't been built yet. The bots were going to get around to it. Okay. We have built the 6,000 Yippoo's. Also not balanced. Gosh darn it, you're right. So right, Dave. Does it ever hurt being so right? You ever feel ashamed of how right you are at all times? If so, don't. You're right, and you know it. Raped is what professionalism is about. Oh, he gets me with the professionalism again. Tricks me every time. What was I doing? I was looking at something very important. Garrison is so supportive. Bot is very supportive today. This is about as ever supportive as it gets. There were some words there that were kind of mangled, but I think we all understood what I was saying. Understood what I was saying. Oh my god, it's getting worse. Guys, I may be having a stroke. And not the good kind. The bad kind. Oh, yeah, it was about the belts. I remember. Stretch! Deploy anti-stroke measures. Keep your hands where you can see them, right? Oh. Oh. All right. Thanks, Albert. Not to be confused with the bad kind. It's disgusting. Ah, Seif. He always has to one-up himself on horrible, disgusting humor. Alright. So, we've got... This is all sort of blue chips for now, so it's going by pretty quickly. What I think I would like to do is maybe even... Chips? No. Blue belts. Maybe what I'd like to do is... Upgrade up to here. Be expensive, but it'll get there. Out of curiosity, how many express belts do we make? Make about 32 a minute. Actually pretty decent. Although, hang on. Make it 30, 42? Oh, then it would be chance to the life of the universe and everything, wouldn't it? Belt. We're only making slightly less blue belts than we are making red belts. That's pretty interesting, actually. We build another Spidertron? I think it's correct to build another Spidertron. It is good and honorable to build another Spidertron. And then we'll build some more exoskeletons, because I think we're going to need them. Just slowly building everything. That's the main thing. That's what matters in life right now. And more blue chips. Yeah, blue chips. Problem with blue chips is honestly the red chips. Problem with red chips is plastic is all in the dumb places. Oh, these are the wrong color. Oh, never mind. It wasn't actually that hard to fix. More blue chips, you're right. You really can't go wrong with more blue chips. I just need more oil here. More oil would probably help this area quite a lot. Oh. Ooh, I almost started connecting things wrong. But I didn't, that's what matters. There's no red chips, there's no plastic. I'm manually loading fish onto the belt. There's a lot of fish on there at the moment, but for now, it's, yeah, manually loaded. Yeah, it's very green and gray and orange here, which is not great. We are lacking coal, something seriously down here. Is it worth going over here to expand to that coal mine? I actually believe it is. Do a double thickness just that helps it mine just a little bit faster. Done. I think we can get some space science going now as well, actually. Where is the rocket? There's a rocket. Does it have a satellite in it? It does. Auto launch with cargo. Do the other one auto launch with cargo as well. Oh, it already is. And in fact, has already launched. Wonderful. YouTube. Gonna be people. Get some plastic? Get some plastic. We did plastic like over here. Doesn't work. Shoot. Alright. One pipe. One coal. One copper ore. One iron plate. One solid fuel, that one's obvious. And one empty barrel. That'll do. Right. Then we need to connect these. Actually, that's already connected. But what is not connected? The friendly little +1. Okay. Maybe coal will come through here eventually and make some plastic. Nice when I believe things that aren't real. Actually, no, wait, there's some coal there. No, it's come the way that I needed to, but, you know, one day. There it is. Look at that making... Oh, it's not going to make a damn thing because nothing's connected. It's the wonders of connecting nothing. Okay. I've literally had this thought before here, it seems. That's fine. There's no harm in building more things that will never get used. Optimism, it's so strong. Okay. Actually, if we get a little bit of copper, I'll be pretty happy. There it is. 2 bits of copper required to make advanced circuits. Here comes the other bit of copper. Freeze coppers! Freeze coppers! What the hell is this sort of crime thing that I'm joking about? Freeze coppers! Your days of crime are over! What? We're the police. You're the criminals. Yeah, I'd know about that, coppers, if it's true. That also might be Skeletor. Oh no, Skeletor is fighting the police. We all knew this day would come. But we are not prepared for it regardless. Let's go improve that coal. It looks like a little bit sad at the moment. How's power? Power is probably fine. Yeah, power's alright. It is increasing in demand. It's not really too surprising. Bullshitometer. Bullshometer. Stop! He's making up words again! Oh my god! We're in danger! Okay. Now what we're going to do is this, this, in the longest way we can. Flip them back around, get rid of the juicy red belts. Okay. And that's just gonna slowly work through that coal. It doesn't really need it right now, but it's just good to have it ready. How are you doing with your copper? Copper is fine. There's still 2 million copper there. 2 million is not actually that much. Sounds like it's a lot, but it's really not. I want to make like a Spidertron over here. Is it worth it? Who knows? Spidertron there. 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 You know what? Spidertron over here seems like a rational thing to do. One thing I never did though while building my Spidertron over here was I never built more exo leg skeletons. Exo legs. We need to build more of those. I feel like we have built some, and if we go through these real quickly, we find some exo legs, which is again not what they're called. Oh, do I need to? It's really cool to just do that and then not actually finish the job. Take those, put it slightly wider out. Always important. Helps to move things along just a little bit faster. Alright, that should help. And that's done in the meantime. Excellent! Good. That's all connected. Now we can make more exoskeletons. Nice. We may need to consider what we do with module 3s. That may be another consideration fairly soon. For now, the question is, have we made any Spidertrons? The answer may surprise you, it may shock you, may alarm you. It's still no. Are you any of those things? If the answer is no, don't worry. Yes, and yeah, that's how I feel about it right now. Okay, so that's still upgrading those. Those are building over there. And we'll go get those construction bots that Veldak, not Veldak, goes in. Veldak's getting a lot of flack today. I don't know why. I'm just thinking a lot about Veldak. You know, don't judge. Don't judge. Man has needs. Oh, I could have just stopped that sentence any time. Well, I appreciate the heart though. What? It's like I have a default name in my head and it's just Veldak every time. At least it's not an insulting name. Andrew and I always used to just make fun of a person who doesn't exist. So, you know, at least I'm not doing that. We used to tell stories about how much we hated this one guy. The guy wasn't real, but we hated him so much. Okay, what I would like to do, I think I'd like to make more. I don't really need more batteries though. Do I? Do I? Not really. Batteries are probably fine. I don't know why I'm tidying this up. I looked at it and it bothered me and now I have to tidy it. It's not usually my way of doing anything in life. Usually I look at something and it's messy and I go, eh, it's fine. Just a meh. Like a little lizard. Meh. That's the sound lizards make, by the way. I don't know if you knew that. Where are you going? Oh, you got some blue belt. Ooh, how exciting for you. Take it down there. Get it connected up. Up. Okay, Goten's construction bots. Here we have 100 of them. What we're going to do is we're going to put 100 construction bots in there. And they're immediately in use. It's not the 1,000 he wanted, but it's more than what we had. Okay, those are still coming along. They're going to take a little while, unfortunately. Let's go check the duck. We know it needs spiders. That's not new information to anyone. But how are we going with the other thing? Oh, wow. We don't need any space science right now, apparently. That's cute. Alright then. Well, you take care. Thanks for coming by. Sleep well. That's the main thing. You rest well. Okay. We are lacking artillery target remotes, atomic bombs still, duck silos, yep, and spiders. It's the same gosh darn things. It's the same gosh darn things. If I get one of these done, I'd be pretty happy. Got 2 of these being made. Made 3, we've made 5. Yeah, but we've made 8 of them so far. They're being made. That's the important thing, right? They're being made. Atomic bombs, we've got 2 places of them. We've made 43 and we've made 7. We're making atomic bombs. That's a scary thing to say aloud. And if we change this to logistics, we not have the zoom in. That's an option. Uh, a larger value represents zooming further in. I don't want to zoom in at all. I would in fact like to be zoomed out. Point is, there are atomic bombs everywhere. It's a scary point. I think we go too wrong, too amiss by trying to build some more blue chips here. All right. Happy little blue chips going through. Good if we get some red chips. I try and get that happening. Red chips are trying to be created all over the place. It's just they need to happen. Maybe plastic production here is not a bad idea then. I mean, I know we're not going to get a lot of plastic, but maybe we can try and get some. There'll be petroleum barrels all over the place. Maybe we could swipe some of those and swipe some coal and make some magic happen. I do like magic. Okay. So we just need to get some coal in here. We're at the base is at sort of point now where if we add like 0.5 coal, it just adds like thousands of units of coal into the system. You know, we're going to do the thing. We're going to do some maths over here. It's time that we look at the spreadsheet. So, I would like some more coal in the system. We're currently at 8% coal, which is actually pretty high. What do we not need so much of? I think we can tone down science. Why don't we tone all science down to 0.1? Like, that's gives us quite a bit of extra space to play with, right? Yeah, it does. Okay, let's do that. They're gonna put them all to 1 million. Okay. There's a lot of belt space. Quite frankly, as much as science is good, I just don't think it's as important as it used to be. Alright, anything else we can change? Oh, switch up, we've put that on the bus now. A science just completed. Okay, that's fun. We'll look at that in a moment. Radar, they do need to be considered. Glue inserters, pipes are needed. Concrete is needed. What is the number that is too high? Iron gears. We drop a percent of iron gears. Oh yeah, just keep working on that, doesn't matter. Let's see iron gears. What are they needed for? They're needed for a lot of things, actually. No, you know what? Iron gears, don't drop that by anything. Cannot afford to. Hmm. Look, let's just take coal up to 9%. Fine. 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11. Good. So that basically added 11,000 coal into the network, which is good. We do really need that for plastic. Going to jam up the belt in a few places. But I think with the amount that we took science down, I think that actually gives us a more free belt than we had previously. It's kind of interesting. The outskirts are always more interesting because that's where the mines happen. And the mines do take up a lot more space. Want to maybe make plastic, or do we just want to look at it and consider plastic? Consider a spherical cow. That's what they used to call me in high school. um, Excuse me. Can't help but notice my duck sweatshop is not leaving its base. There it goes. Should have done that a while ago. Makes me wonder. Same problem. Oh my goodness. There's supposed to be 3 ducks. We've let them down, guys. Yep. Solburn finally wrestled me into getting it. Yeah, I gave in. And, there's the Solburn method 3. He always wrestles me down, and then he's always right. That's the part that bothers me about Solburn. Tells me to do something for ages and ages and ages, and then he's right. And I honestly can't deal with this just correctness in my factory. Complain. What are you complaining about? Or am I complaining? Actually, I'm very thankful because he has twisted my arm on this for a very long time, and he is, of course, correct. No doubt about it. We all knew it. No update mod commands. It's correct. Incorrect, rather. Well, what, you think I'm going to be on time with things? Now, who do you think you're talking about? Mr. Updates and mod commands in a way that makes sense? I love it that you have so much faith in me. The other thing that will stop me from complaining. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. You're always right. Everyone in chat's always right except me. Ah, you guys are awesome. Hope you guys know that I appreciate your being right all the time. I mean, yeah. Both true and not like that. I typed a group to my friends chat being like, the number of times a day I want to write an email that basically goes, I'm sorry, you seem to be of the mistaken idea that I want to do your job. This is incorrect. I want you to do your job, and I want to not have to talk to you about it. I want to type that email so many times a day. I'm sorry. I think I want to do your job? I don't. I want you to do your job. Please do your job. And some of my friends said, what if they don't? Then I say to the team leader, geez, it looks like someone on your team is silly. Should probably correct that. And then they just send me like I'll handle it safe. I'm like, thank you. Looks like someone on your team is getting on my nerves. I think they should stop doing that. It would be beneficial to everyone. Particularly me. You know, see, if he's a real team player, he thinks about himself first, that's a good team. Really. In any regard to that. Making some real steel over here. Iron's got left 1.1 million. That should last for a little bit longer. How much is actually put out? Quite a bit, actually. Pretty impressive. What are we lacking? Do we like red chips and blue chips? My god, we do. Oh, steel too. That's new. Plastic seems to be doing a lot better, mostly because we forced it to. Forced it to be better. a normal thing that people do. A lot of barrels coming through. That's kind of interesting. What the hell's going on there? Not really a problem. It was just strange. We go with about some more red chips down here. Making a little bit of plastic. How's this going, by the way? Really did a lot of work to speed this up, and it's going okay. I just want more coal. I think that's really where it's going to come down to, as I would love to find some coal down here. Maybe I'm going to look for some coal down there. You made your spider yet? Please tell me you've just made a spider. You still have not made a spider. You little shit. All I wanted from you is one spider. Exoskeleton. Bunch of them. Why is this? Oh, it's not. Oh, in fact, we just made a new exoskeleton. Hang on a second. Oh, no. Oopsies, it appears I'm stupid. I've got to go fix my exoskeletons. Stretch, hydrate. Stretch when we fix our one of our stupids, then we'll do it. And then we'll hydrate as well. It was here, wasn't it? Three exoskeletons into the line. Excellent. Yeah. I turned the heater on at the start of the stream. It was very cold. Getting a little cold now that I've turned off the heater, but that's okay. Okay. No, not looking good. We know this. Those are fine. Those are fine. Fine. Not fine. Not fine. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's some chunkiness. Okay, we'll fix these, and then we'll go deal with that chunkiness, because the sad belt. Not jammed, it's just slow. It runs as fast as Seafood life. What did I do to deserve that? So rude, so cruel, so painful. I'm hurt. I'm not. I'm not actually hurt. In case you're actually worried that you'd offended me. I don't think you're worried. Okay, good. That goes towards the way I need to go to fix it. I'm glad I've got exoskeletons. At least I do run fast. Zoom. Oh, he's got the zoomies. He's got the zoomies. He's gotten stuck on a wall. True zoomies. True zoomies aren't stopped by walls. What? Tell them about water. Snacks. Yeah, you can eat water. Alright then. This whole area looks pretty jammed up. Probably reasons for that. We can do that, extend that out. Extend that out, that might help. But ultimately what we really need to do is manufacture some things. What can we make? A lot of coal, I'm seeing a lot of plastic. Interesting, interesting. What we probably also need to do... Chips. I mean, chips are always valid. Chips is always the answer, that's true. I think that one point there is what really blocks it off. So if we can push that through just a bit better, I think that's going to really help move things along. I don't know if... We've got a lot of iron here. What are we doing with all this iron? I know chips is the answer, but there's not enough copper here. That's the problem. Copper nearby? Yeah, kind of. We could do... other things. Do steel. Steel's probably an excellent idea, in fact. Steel engines, both of those, very important things to... Oh, you know what we could also do? We could also build another one of these. Get the blue belts made a bit faster. I mean, not only will that help, it'll help literally where we're working. Now, we don't usually do this, but I think it's kind of needed here. We are just going to do a little steel refinery. We don't usually do the offshoots like this, and I don't think we're going to go too many more. I think we'd only go 3. I think any more than 3 is a mistake. Or what I prefer to call optimism, which is a mistake. One should never be too optimistic. Okay. And then... you have made a mistake. Haven't? Looks like a mistake. See? Now no mistake has been made. I mean, we need steel as well, so it's actually pretty good to get this steel happening. One more, please. Thank you. Still wonderful. Wonderful. Okay. Love to see it. Here we go. That is done. That'll get through a lot of iron pretty quickly. and thus empty our belt a little bit. Now, of course, we do need to worry about inserters, because don't have inserters, not much is really going to happen. I shouldn't need to tell anyone that. Honestly, I shouldn't have had to tell myself that. And some engines, I suppose. Learned so much about Factory watching this. Just to be clear, I'm not sure if you're teasing me. I don't think you are, but I just want to be sure. Hard to say sometimes. Sometimes chat's very mean. But in a nice way. A loving way. I mean, are you learning like that don't do a sushi belt? Because that's an appropriate thing to learn. Loving mean, exactly. I'm certainly not offended. Usually comes from a good place. That is the main lesson. Yeah, I can't dispute that. I wish I could, but I can't. Any pipes? Do not. Okay. I think once we get this connected, it's probably going to also let a lot of the iron out. Will help other parts of the factory. I don't know why. Sushi belts have always just intrigued me, even before I knew it was actually a thing that other people had done. I've always been like, oh man, way to play. Have I thought about pre-building the cells with input splitters? Could. Wondering how that would be helpful. Yeah, I mean, part of me is like, is it really worth the time investment to get it done? The other part of me goes, how much longer is this run going to go? And the answer is probably a while. Also, speaking of how long is this run going to go, it is 10:30. Means that this is my scheduled time to stop. But before we stop, I've got to do two things. One, I've got to see the status of the duck, and two, probably say to people, why'd you bet on me? I literally said, don't ever bet on Seif. You bet on Duke, you don't bet on Seif. Okay? I am not a Duke. Now, the question is, of course, what if I'm playing Crusader Kings 2, or Crusader Kings 3, and I am a Duke? In which case, it's suspicious. Splee, I'll go with the cat in just a moment. I just want to get this part sorted out, and I'll save, and then I'll look at your cat for you. Or we'll all look at your cat. So, let's go have a look at this. Ghost in Bot doesn't gamble. Ghost in Bot shouldn't gamble. If you do, don't bet on Seif. That's the rule. Seif is overly enthusiastic and over-ambitious about what he thinks he can do. My bonuses. My mining productivity is 40%. Or it'd be higher by now, but oh well. The knight deserves one, either cat or duck. Valid. Okay. In the end, what do we not have? Spiders. It's just the spider now. We'll definitely get it done next time. So, let's go to camera. At least have sound going. Oh, okay. Match prediction. Will we duck today? The answer was no. Prediction result is no. There is. 220 points go to Solburn. He understood. He understood the assignment. I'm sorry, believers. I'm sorry. Okay, let's have a look at a duck. A duck. A cat. Question, as always, is this a great cat? And here is your cat. I've got it around the wrong way. Okay, now I can see what it looks like. You already know the winner for May? No, you don't. Do you? This is a very floppy cat. Being the May 9th cat? Ooh, that's a bold claim. Just because the cat's unanimous, sometimes people just really like seeing a cat. I mean, you're welcome to clip that and prove that I'm wrong later. Okay. Oh, great cat, just look at the camera. This is deemed a great cat with 75% of the votes, or 3 out of 4. Okay, and with that, that's the end of the stream, folks. Thank you very much for watching, as always. I've appreciated you guys spending your time with me today. Yeah, for those who want to go to youtube.com/SeiferKatt, episode 1 and 2 of this run is up now. This is like episode probably like 20 now. But hey, if you want to see how the run started, then that's available on youtube.com, so check it out. Episode 1, I lost my mind a little bit, but beyond that, it's been pretty fun. You've also got the Discord, where you can find me outside my regular streaming hours. I stream Factorio Monday, Saturday, Sunday, or Saturday, Sunday, Monday if you want to go like that. So be sure to check that out. Well, be sure to come back and watch more madness. Wednesdays, I do what I feel like. Maybe I'll play Darkest Dungeon. Maybe Veldak has tempted me to play some Warhammer on stream. That would be interesting. I'd probably go very wrong. Maybe I've been tempted. Could be. We'll see. I was trying to think of what the most cat-like race in that game was. And it's probably the rats, which seems like the most counterintuitive answer. They're the only ones that aren't people mammals. And I am done for the night. Can we eat the Pope's brain and the hammer? We can certainly try. We can certainly try. I don't know who the Pope is. We'll have to figure out who they are. All right. Well, thank you everyone for watching, and join me next time. Bye.